What's going on, everybody? Good morning and welcome to one of our final review commentaries. I'm probably gonna knock this out today. I'm so very happy. It's like 8 in the morning. 8:30. I have to hurry. Let's just begin. This is my review of XOXO. Just one of those quick Netflix films, but it touched my heart. I think I gave this like an 8 out of 10 when it was, a very 6 out of 10 type movie, but I really enjoyed it. Anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Of course, that was a pretty happy part. That was happy times in my life, and I really liked the concept. I really dug the idea. I like that all these people go to this music festival, and it's all from their different points of view. But it's a music festival, so you obviously see the same like people on stage like affect other people somewhere else in the crowd or whatever else. And when they do interact, it's all the more worthwhile. It's like those one kinds of shows and movies that do that. I need to fix this camera because it's pissing me off. There, now I'm actually in frame. But yeah, the music was also obviously very good. EDM isn't like my go-to genre or anything, but I never will turn it down if someone was to play it. You just said that? Didn't he animate the thumbs up, thumbs down? I'm not proud of you, sir. Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs.
So XOXO follows 6 characters, and they all have one thing in common. They are all trying.
I had one of my coworkers reference this review out of nowhere one time. He was referencing that joke. He was like, "Don't do drugs." I was like, "What?" He's like, "From your video?" I was like, "Which one?" He was like, the movie one, the XO one." I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah." I love, I love how people will be like, "Yeah, that one select thing, you obviously remember it. You obviously remember all of your 100 review scripts and little ad-libs and other jokes that you've put in there. And you'll know them if someone calls them out on the spot, like without any indication that they're even referencing your work to begin with." The shitty thing about reviewing these movies is it's hard to find like good clips. It's harder to find like good even pictures, I guess, because those pictures were pretty bad. That's what's his name, the comedian. I can see why there's certain parts I would resonate with all of these characters. This is like the responsibility guy, like he's trying to keep his shit together, he's trying to be this manager to he's like a loyal friend, hardworking son, working at like a restaurant. So I related to a good amount of that. And then the main character is like this kid trying to be like live his dreams and become successful. Also something I relate to. And then there's the relationship romance, which it was more of a falling apart relationship. But I fell in love with, that too, because that chasing your dreams, trying to become some relationship, just working every day at work. Those are 3 things that I like live my life by. I can't get my hair good today. That's why you don't film when you just woke
I
up.
wanted to make this sort of like a cheesy, dumb PG-13 kid movie almost, And I enjoyed it for what it was, even if at some
I
points
think
it
this
felt
got like a really,
cringy rated.
like I want to say it got really butchered, but I don't know how butchered,
I enjoyed that because
My camera's at low battery even though I need to film. I just need to get these done. There's 3 left after this. Come on! This fucking camera, man. It's fucking beautiful, but the battery on it is just fucked. I hate these 20-minute intervals that it films in. Anyway, back to the actual review.
They didn't take up too much time. I thought each character was used to the right amount, and I was so interested in
I
watching
would.
I
I'm not against rewatching anything. It's just impossible to find the time to do that, especially when there's. Especially movies, because there's literally like 1,000 movies that I could. Like, if you were like, hey, do you want to watch a movie? I'd be like, yeah, let me think for a second. I'm willing to watch. There's probably at least a couple hundred movies. I would be like, yeah, that. I have everything on my shelf, pretty much everything in my queues, and all my like Netflix and all that shit. I have a couple other ones. All those movies, whatever movies are on like Funimation or whatever. Um, Movies on Netflix, or I mean on YouTube, and then there's like the shit that I just word of mouth are stuck in my brain. I want to watch the Mad Max movies. I don't know where I can do that, but stuff like that. I'm trying to watch all the Disney movies, all the Alfred Hitchcock movies. You brighten up my day. Need these cars or money, no, as long as you're my honey, you're my bae. I wish the end cards were the old ones. They took them away from us. They're easier now, but not as personable. Anyway, that was my review commentary for XOXO. You should check that movie out because I like it. Anyway, thank you again, and until next time with that, I leave you, and I'll hopefully have my shades because I feel naked right now.